Hello photo students. I'm going to be making a new video for you today on how to upload for your submission folders in Canvas. We're going to be doing a new method which will hopefully be easier for many of you. Many of you are having some difficulties uploading both images and a text entry, so we're going to simplify or streamline the process. So this is a student view of a beginning photography class, Photo 100. You would find the class that pertains to you. You're going to click on the assignments in your course navigation location here. Once in assignments, you're going to identify the location of your assignment. So this is test assignment for demonstration. And you'll see up here the blue button, Submit Assignment. This is where we're going to be submitting our assignment when we're ready to do so. So now let's get ready and submit, get our project ready to go. I'm going to create a blank Word document here. This is a nice clean blank Word document. If you don't have Microsoft Office and you don't have Word, you can also do this using Google Docs. I'm going to go over here to my pictures folder. This is where I have downloaded all of my pictures onto my computer. Please note, you cannot download pictures into Canvas from your phone or tablet. It must be from a computer, some kind of computer. Okay, so in my folders here, my pictures folders, I have everything organized by year, by month, and then by file. So I'm just going to pick a random file here. I'm going to pick Still Life, which was done on February 15th, 2020. You will notice that here are all the images I shot on that day. Notice that there will be both RAW files, CR2 files, Canon RAW 2, and a JPEG of that same file. We do not have Photoshop currently, so unless you have Photoshop yourself or you have Lightroom yourself, you will need to download or work with the JPEG version of this. If you're using a cell phone, you will be downloading your cell phone images to a computer as well. Down at the bottom, I have previously identified some images that I want to work with here. I have already renamed them so I can identify them quickly when I want to put my assignment together. So the very first one I want to work on is Chris Shelby White. We click on this here and you'll notice that a thumbnail of this image will come up, and if I scroll down on the right hand side, it will also give me all of the information of that shot. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. Coming over here to this image, you will notice that the image is highlighted in a dark blue color. This means that according to the computer, this is the one that has been selected. I'm going to come over here up to my Edit button at the very top, and I'm going to hit Copy Chris Shelby White JPEG. You'll notice the file name is included in the copy command so that you know you're copying the right file. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I'm going to click on my blank Word document, and I'm going to come back up here to Edit, and I'm going to hit Paste. There's my image. And my image is taking up about half of the space. I want it to take up just a little bit less of the space so that I can get two images on one page. So I'm going to click on the image. You'll see a bounding box appears. I'm going to go to the corner, and I have an arrow key that pushes in and out. So if I click on it, I can pull it in just a little bit and shrink it down. This way I can fit two images per page. If I go to the edge and I go ahead and hit return, I can now type some information in. So this is where I would put my caption. First off, I'm going to identify myself. I'm going to identify the category for the assignment. So this would be a white background. I'm going to put the day I shot it, which was February 15th. And then I'm going to put my camera metadata on. And again, I can just scroll over here and basically copy it down. Coming back over here, I have February 13th, or excuse me, not February, my apologies, f-stop 13 at 1/50th of a second. And then I'm going to put the ISO down. And I'm going to put down the focal length. If I wanted to put a caption under here, I certainly could. This is a still life composition using a white background. And I can say a little bit maybe about how I lit it, or the content of it, or some kind of supporting statement if I want. Click down a little bit. Now, if I want to put another image on, I'm simply going to repeat the process. I'm going to go back to my pictures folder, and I'm going to find my next image. There it is. I've already highlighted it in blue. So again, I'm going to come over here to my edit button here, hit copy, come over to my Word document. Again, go back to edit, hit paste. There's my image. Again, it's coming in very, very large. I'm going to click on it to create the bounding box, move in from the corner to shrink it down. Still a little bit too big. I'm not quite getting it on that other page yet. And there it's on the other page. I'm going to click underneath the image, put my name on it, the category, the date, and my camera information if I have it. And if I don't know it, again, I can scroll down on the side to get that information. So this is f-stop 10 at 1/15 of a second. ISO was 800, a little bit high. And my focal length was, in fact, I want to keep that on the same page, so I'm going to shrink this down just a little bit so I can keep it on the same page. Focal length was 58 millimeters. And there I go. Now, normally for my assignments, I have you turn in at least 4 images. For the sake of time, I'm just going to show these 2. You guys get the hang of this. I think you can go forward and do more. Now I have to save it, so I'm going to come up here to File, and I'm going to put Save As. You'll notice it's defaulting back to the file I just pulled the pictures from. So February 15th, 2020 Still Life. And you'll see here that it's named Chris Shelby Project Still Life. If I want to rename it, I could rename it here. So I could just simplify this title. I might put Chris Shelby Project 1. So I'm going to go ahead and simplify this. Project number 1. And it's a docx showing me that it's a Word document. And I'm going to go ahead and hit save. So now my project is created. Now that my project's created, I'm going to go back over to my Canvas shell, hit Submit Assignment. You will see that I have the File Upload tab and the Text Entry tab. I'm going to only use the File Upload. I'm going to hit Choose File. You'll see that it defaults to the last thing I was doing. So again, this is my Pictures folder, 2020, February. I'm going to find my day, which was Still Life here. I'm going to roll down to the bottom. And we're going to look for that Project 1. There's my Project 1. I'm going to hit Open. And immediately the file appears right next to my Choose File here. So Chris Shelby Project 1 docx. If I wanted to do more files, I could, but remember, I've already put all my pictures and all my captions in this one file, so I do not need to do anything else. I'm going to go to Submit Assignment. And there it is. Up at the top right, we'll see Submitted check mark with an exclamation point. It'll give you the time you submitted it, the submission details, and what the file that I submitted's name was. So I have all of my information right there. I'm going to go back to Home right now, and I'm going to leave Student View. You'll now see it as a teacher would see it. I'm going to go to Grades. Again, I'm in a practice shell, so you won't be seeing anyone else's grades. And you will see that here it is, my test assignment demonstration for 100 points, and here is my project. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to the speed grader, and give it a second. There are my pictures. Notice that I have both pictures in, and I have all of my information in as well. So there you have it, an easier way, hopefully, for most of you to submit for projects. Any questions, remember to email me or inbox me. If not, have a terrific day. Bye.